In this video we will understand Unit 4, Effect of Stress. Here we cover effect of stress on health, effect of stress on performance and productivity, and at last effect of stress on relationships. Let's start with introduction. Sameer's dilemma. Sameer's parents had high expectations for him to become an IAS officer, even though he was more interested in music. He was an excellent guitar player, but he felt pressured by his parents and began preparing for the civil services exam. As time passed, Sameer experienced fatigue, sleeplessness, loss of appetite, and frequent illnesses. Medical doctors couldn't find any physical cause for his symptoms. The stress, stemming from external pressure and his internal conflict between pursuing music and becoming an IAS officer as his parents wanted, had severely impacted his health. Tishka's struggles. Tishka was promoted to deputy director at her institute and was excited about it. However, the new role brought more responsibilities and a heavier workload. Despite her best efforts, her immediate superior consistently criticized her work. Tishka became irritable, frequently angry with her subordinates and colleagues, and had strained relationships with family and friends. She also developed breathing problems and high blood pressure. The combination of work pressure, constant criticism, and lack of appreciation had negatively affected Tishka's physical and psychological well-being. Stress and individual differences. These examples illustrate how stress and stressful situations can impact both the physical and psychological health of individuals. Notably, people react differently to stress. Some individuals may become physically ill due to stress before exams, while others may not experience much stress. Moreover, the effects of stress can vary. Some people may experience psychological symptoms, while others may display more physiological symptoms related to stress. Previous units and the focus of the present unit. In previous units, Units 1, 2, and 3, the concept, nature, sources, symptoms, measurement of stress, and stress models were discussed. Various factors contributing to stress proneness were also explored. By now, you should have a good understanding of what stress is. In this current unit, the primary focus is on the effects of stress. Stress can affect individuals in different ways, either on their physical health or their psychological well-being. The present unit will delve into how stress impacts health, performance, productivity, and relationships. These aspects are interconnected, so changes in one area, such as falling sick due to stress, can affect others, like reduced productivity. Relationship issues can lead to stress, which, in turn, impacts performance and productivity. Now we will understand effect of stress on health. 1. Impact of stress on physical health. Stress can negatively affect an individual's physical health. It is associated with various illnesses, including cardiovascular disorders, aches and pains, ulcers, hypertension, diabetes, asthma, hypothyroidism, and even cancer. 2. Effect on the immune system. Stress can weaken the immune system, making the individual more susceptible to infections and illnesses. Prolonged stress diverts resources and energy away from the immune system to other systems in the body, compromising immunity. 3. Accelerating aging. Stress can accelerate the aging process. During stress, resources are redirected away from the immune system to systems involved in the stress response, contributing to aging. 4. Cardiovascular impact. Stress can lead to cardiovascular disorders. Stress triggers physiological changes such as an increase in pulse rate and blood pressure, which can strain the heart. Prolonged stress can overwork the heart, increasing the risk of cardiovascular problems. 5. Contributing factors. Lifestyle factors like diet, exercise, alcohol, and drug use can also contribute to the development of cardiovascular disorders. Prolonged stress can cause hypertension, high blood pressure, which is a risk factor for cardiovascular issues, strokes, and kidney problems. Stress hormones like catecholamine and corticosteroid can negatively impact arteries in the heart. 6. Gastrointestinal issues. Stress can cause stomach upset, ulcers, irritable bowel syndrome, and inflammatory bowel diseases. Stress activates the sympathetic nervous system, leading to excess production of stomach acid, which can result in peptic ulcers. 7. Asthma. Stress can be a factor in the development of asthma, characterized by bronchial airway blockages. 8. Cancer risk. Prolonged stress may increase the risk of cancer. Migraines, which can be caused by stress, are headaches that can persist over time. Stress negatively affects the immune system, potentially contributing to cancer development. 9. Hyperthyroidism. Stress can lead to hyperthyroidism, affecting the thyroid gland responsible for metabolism and physiological functions. Stress can impact hormone release from the pituitary gland and the conversion to T3 hormone, triiodothyronine. 10. Anxiety and depression. Stress can cause anxiety and depression. It leads to the release of neurotransmitters like serotonin and adrenaline, followed by stress-related hormones. Prolonged stress can disrupt these systems, increasing the risk of anxiety and depression. Extended immune system activation due to stress can also contribute to depression. 11. Post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. Extreme stress can lead to PTSD, particularly after traumatic events like war or natural disasters. PTSD symptoms include flashbacks and uncontrollable thoughts about the traumatic event. The disruption of stress-related hormones and neurotransmitters is linked to the development of PTSD. 12. Unhealthy coping behaviors. Stress can lead to unhealthy coping behaviors, such as substance use, alcohol and drugs. These behaviors can result in addiction and have detrimental effects on health. Stress can also lead to an unhealthy lifestyle, including lack of exercise and poor dietary choices. 13. Overall impact. Stress can have negative effects on both physical and mental health. It can influence an individual's lifestyle and behavior, further impacting overall health. In summary, stress has a profound impact on various aspects of an individual's health, including physical, mental, and behavioral dimensions. Managing stress is crucial for maintaining overall well-being. Now we will understand effect of stress on performance and productivity. 1. Introduction to performance and productivity. The text starts by introducing the concepts of performance and productivity. It mentions that these can apply to both individuals and work contexts. 2. Stress and cognitive functioning. It then shifts focus to stress and its impact on cognitive functioning, which is crucial for both performance and productivity. Stress can harm cognitive abilities, and chronic stress can even lead to cognitive decline and potentially dementia. 3. Specific effects of stress on cognitive functioning. The paragraph elaborates on how stress affects memory, attention, decision-making, and other cognitive functions. It emphasizes that stress can result in ineffective decision-making, forgetfulness, disorganization, and pessimism, all of which harm overall performance and productivity. 4. Effect on executive functioning. Stress also negatively affects executive functions such as planning, reasoning, problem-solving, and decision-making. This is attributed to the diversion of an individual's resources towards coping with stress, which impairs their cognitive abilities. 5. Impact on decision-making and thinking patterns. The text explains that stress can cause individuals to make decisions based on shortcuts, heuristics, become rigid in their thinking, and struggle with complex problem solving and information manipulation. 6. Negative mood and attention. Stress can lead to negative moods, which can result in fatigue, further affecting an individual's ability to pay attention. 7. Inverted U hypothesis. It introduces the inverted U or Yerkes-Dodson law, which suggests that performance initially improves with stress but then declines if stress continues to increase beyond an optimal level. 8. Application in various life spheres. The text highlights that stress can affect performance and productivity in various aspects of life, including academics and the workplace. 9. Impact on students. Stress can impair cognitive functioning in students, making it difficult for them to concentrate or remember information, especially during exams. It mentions that students can face stressor from different sources. 10. Impact on workplace. The text shifts to how stress affects workplace performance. Prolonged stress can lead to emotional exhaustion, decreased commitment, higher turnover, decreased performance, job dissatisfaction, absenteeism, and poor time management among employees. 11. Safety concerns. Stress can also affect safety in workplaces that involve machinery or chemicals, as stressed individuals may not focus properly and can cause accidents. 12. Teamwork and communication. Stress negatively impacts teamwork and communication at work. It can lead to hampered communication, groupthink, and irrational decision-making within teams. 13. Technostress. The text mentions technostress, which arises from an inability to cope with technological advances. It can reduce performance and productivity due to frustration and disruptions in work-related activities. 14. Burnout. It introduces the concept of burnout, defined as the result of improperly coping with stress. Burnout can lead to exhaustion, dissatisfaction, health problems, and decreased efficiency at work. 15. Overall impact on work life. The text concludes by summarizing that stress not only affects an individual's work quality but also their work-life balance. In summary, the text emphasizes the detrimental effects of stress on cognitive functioning, decision-making, workplace performance, and overall well-being, providing insights into how it can impact various aspects of an individual's life. Now we will understand effect of stress on relationships. 1. Introduction. The text begins by emphasizing the harmful effects of stress on various aspects of a person's life. It mentions that stress can negatively impact cognitive functioning, decision-making, workplace performance, and overall well-being. Additionally, it points out that stress can make a person more sensitive and prone to being offended by others, which can affect their relationships. 2. Impact on relationships. Stress can interfere with a person's relationships with others. When stressed, a person may react strongly to things said by others, even if those remarks were not intended to be hurtful. Stress can affect communication, causing individuals to say harsh and unpleasant things that they would normally avoid. This can lead to hurt feelings and strained relationships. Stress at work can spill over into personal life, affecting the individual's well-being and relationships. 3. Lack of expression and support. Some individuals may bottle up their stress and not express it to others. This can make it difficult for significant others, especially spouses, to understand what the person is going through and provide support. Stress can be contagious within relationships, meaning that when one partner is stressed, it can affect the other partner as well. 4. Indirect effects of stress. Stress can lead to unhealthy lifestyle choices, such as lack of exercise, inadequate sleep, poor eating habits, and the consumption of alcohol and tobacco. These choices can result in various health problems and negatively impact relationships. 5. Daily stressor. Everyday experiences like traffic jams, pollution, the fast pace of life, and excessive use of technology can contribute to stress buildup. If these daily stressors are not effectively managed, they can have a negative impact not only on a person's health and well-being but also on their relationships. 6. Vicious cycle. Stress can create a vicious cycle where it negatively affects relationships, and problems in relationships, in turn, contribute to more stress in the individual. In summary, the text highlights how stress can harm cognitive function, decision-making, workplace performance, and overall well-being. It also emphasizes its impact on relationships through increased sensitivity, communication problems, and the potential for stress to be contagious within partnerships. The text further points out that stress can lead to unhealthy lifestyle choices and be exacerbated by daily stressor, creating a cycle of stress that can damage both health and relationships. In this chapter we understood about effect of stress such as effect of stress on health, effect of stress on performance and productivity, and at last effect of stress on relationships.